New tonight, foxes, snakes, and raccoons. A Portsmouth homeowner doesn't mind the zoo, but now that his backyard is turning into one, he says he is at his wit's end. The man who lives on Augusta Terrace says his next-door neighbor hasn't maintained his backyard in 4 years, attracting all sorts of wildlife in and around the property. 10 on your side's Michelle Wolf joins us tonight with what she's learned. Michelle?
Lena, Dennis Melms has lived in his home off the Elizabeth River for more than 3 decades. A few years ago, the man who owns the property next door stopped mowing the lawn. Melms calls it a jungle that needs to be ripped out, but a city spokesperson says their hands are tied. So tell me what we're looking at right here.
A zoo, woods, wildlife refuge.
Dennis Melms is losing his patience as the abundance of wildlife next door multiplies.
Snakes, foxes, raccoons, opossums. Every night my trash is going through. Big black snakes everywhere, water bugs, bees, all kind of fun things coming out of there.
Melms is especially worried for his young granddaughters.
I'm scared for them to play back here. I really am.
Melms tells us he's contacted Portsmouth city leaders and the local wetlands board, who say there's nothing that can be done because the overgrowth falls into the Chesapeake Bay buffer zone. A city spokesperson gave 10 on your side the same response. According to Portsmouth's Chesapeake Bay Act ordinance, land up to 100 feet from the water's edge can remain untouched without penalty. You can cut the grass, garden, and landscape that buffer, but removing vegetation requires a permit and is otherwise not allowed as it can increase erosion. While you can mow the area, you don't have to, which is what is happening here on Augusta Terrace.
I can't entertain back here. I can't play music back here. Horseshoes, anything, and people look at like, what's going on with this? It's bringing my property value down.
Melms has watched 10-foot-long snakes slither their way into his neighbor's home, and a family of foxes emerge underneath an abandoned van in the backyard. Plants have begun growing through the windows, and the privacy fence keeping in the overgrowth has long collapsed.
I'm at a breaking point, so Bill, you need to cut your grass.
Property records show Bill Powers Jr. owns the property next to Melms. Melms tells us Powers doesn't stay there and he sees the man maybe once a month. We tried calling Powers, leaving a message on his cell phone. We're waiting to hear back.
Just over it. It's got to go. And if I could get help 10 on your side, that's what I got to do.
The Portsmouth City Attorney's Office is looking into the situation. We'll keep you updated as we learn more. In the Wavy Newsroom, Michelle Wolf, 10 on your side.